If you're running your business off of your personal device, missing calls, losing texts, and looking unprofessional, well, this video is for you. Today, I'm reviewing DialLink, a business phone system that's built specifically for small businesses and startups. And the best part is no enterprise contract, no IT team required, and no hardware. Just calls, texts, and WhatsApp for business, all in one platform your whole team can use from any device. Now, we're gonna start by covering what DialLink is, how it works, the key features, and exactly what it costs. That way, by the end of this video, you're gonna know whether it is the right phone system for your business. Let's get into it. Now, before we dive in, I have partnered with DialLink on this video to get you an exclusive offer for my audience. When you use that first link down below in the description with the code DAVID, you're gonna get 10% off your first 3 months. Or if you go with the annual plan, you're gonna get 10% off your subscription. Plus, they do have a free 7-day trial, so you can get started today with no risk. All right, now what is DialLink? DialLink is an AI-powered business phone system built specifically for small businesses and startups. It combines 3 things into one platform: business calls, business text messaging, including WhatsApp for business, and AI voice agents that can answer calls for you. Every plan comes with a free US phone number, and it runs on whatever your team is already using, whether it's desktop, mobile, or an actual desk phone that you could purchase through DialLink. Now, let's cover some of the core features that are gonna matter most for your use case. First, let's start with what happens when someone calls your business. With DialLink, you could set up auto attendant and IVR menus. That's the press 1 for sales, press 2 for support experience. And that means callers are gonna get routed to the right person automatically instead of having to bounce around or hit voicemail. And instead of having a phone number that's just tied to one individual phone where someone can be busy in a meeting or offline, you also have ring groups. So an incoming call can ring multiple team members at the same time, and whoever's free can pick up. You also have call forwarding and custom business hours. And that way, after hours calls will go exactly where you want them to go. Now, let's say you need to hand off a call to another team member. You could do a warm transfer, meaning you can brief your teammate before connecting the caller. And that way, the customer never has to repeat themselves. Look, if you've ever missed a lead because a call went to your personal cell while you were on a job site or in a meeting, this is a game changer. Think of it this way: your business gets one front door and every call goes through it. Now, the second feature is the one that separates DialLink from a standard phone system: Ava, their AI voice agent. Think of it as your AI receptionist that answers your calls around the clock. It greets callers, answers questions about your business, takes detailed messages, and can qualify leads. And it's not guessing. You train it on your actual business, your documents, your pricing, your FAQ, even your website. And it will be able to answer customer questions based on the specific information you give it. And get this, Ava doesn't just talk, it can also act. It integrates with tools like HubSpot, Slack, Cal.com, and more integrations are being added regularly. So on a live call, it can check your real calendar availability and book the appointment right then and there. And no need to worry, if a call gets complicated, it can hand it off to a human on your team. And also give full context so the caller isn't starting over. Now, let's just picture what this means in practice. It's Saturday night and a potential customer calls your business, and they're ready to take action right away. But you're unavailable. And instead of just leading them to voicemail, where they may look at one of your competitors to work with because they really need the service, instead of that, they get a helpful voice that answers their questions and books them in for Monday morning. That's a lead that you would have lost that you're able to capture while you're off the clock. Especially for a small team, this is huge. This is the kind of coverage you normally have to hire for. The third feature is going to be the AI call intelligence. intelligence. And this feature means you never take call notes again. Every recorded call on DialLink can generate an instant AI summary with the key takeaways, and it automatically pulls out the action items. For example, send the proposal, confirm the delivery date, schedule the demo, and that way nothing slips through the cracks after hanging up. Calls can also get automatically tagged by topic, whether it's a billing issue, sales opportunity, product question, whatever. And this makes it easy to spot trends and prioritize follow-ups. And something that's really powerful within DialLink is there's even sentiment analysis. So you can flag a frustrated customer before it turns into a lost customer. For a business owner, the value here is simple. You're able to be more present in the conversation instead of having to scribble notes, and your whole team stays on the same page without having to write a recap. The fourth feature covers everything that is not a call, because your customers don't just call, they text. DialLink will bring SMS, MMS, and WhatsApp for Business into the same platform as your calls. And even better, every contact gets one unified thread. And that means their calls, voicemails, text, and WhatsApp messages all in a single view. So when a customer reaches out, you see the whole relationship, not fragmented, scattered parts across various apps. Now, what's powerful here is that when you do have one unified view, there's also a feature that they've included that takes everything to the next level. There are also AI suggested message replies, which means you can speed up response times, especially when your inbox gets busy and there's a lot of context for every conversation to keep in mind. And you could also set up auto replies based on business hours. So after hours messages can get a different response than ones during the day. And the fifth feature is really the reason all of this works for a small business. None of it requires an IT guy. DialLink is cloud-based, so there's no hardware and no technical setup. You just sign up, pick your free number or port an existing one, and you're making calls. You could get local or toll-free numbers in over 100 countries. And that's great, especially if you're operating beyond the US. Now, let's talk about pricing, because this is where DialLink makes a strong case. There are 3 plans that we're gonna cover, and they're priced per user per month on their annual billing. Monthly billing runs at a higher per user rate, and like most providers in this space, some usage may carry meter charges on top of the subscription. I'll link the website down below for you so you can take a deeper look if you have further questions. Let's start with the first plan. Essential is $15 per user per month, billed annually. That's gonna get you a free phone number for every user, unlimited calling and texting in the US and Canada, the call routing features like ring groups, IVR menus, call forwarding, plus voicemail transcription and desk phone support. I know, that's a lot for their essential plan. So if you just need a professional phone system, this is gonna cover you. Next up is their professional plan, and this starts at $25 per user per month when billed annually. And this is the one that I'd recommend to most businesses. It's everything in the essential, plus the entire AI layer. AI call summaries, action items, call tagging, sentiment analysis, and AI suggested messages. And not to mention, you also get WhatsApp for Business, call queues, multi-level IVR menus, and native integrations with Salesforce, HubSpot, Slack, Microsoft Teams, Google Contacts, and Microsoft 365 Contacts, as well as a Zapier integration that can connect DialLink to almost any other business tool you're using. So for $10 more per user per month, you're gonna get an AI receptionist and automatic call notes, which makes the math a no-brainer. Next up is their enterprise plan, and this starts at $40 per user per month, billed annually. There is a minimum of 5 users on this plan, and this is gonna add automated callbacks, phone support, professional setup services, and a service level agreement. This is for businesses with heavier automation needs that want more of a white glove setup. And don't forget that every plan comes with a free 7-day trial, so you could test it out before committing $1. And remember, if you use that first link down below in the description and the code David, you're gonna get an extra 10% off your first 3 months or 10% off your annual plan. So if you're ready to get started, don't forget to use that link and the code below. And hey, if you got value from this video and you want more content like this, subscribe. If you have any questions, drop them in the comments below. And with that, I'll see you in the next video. Peace.